Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the Log Cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth in the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. It is time for your El Paso All-American Mexican Girls scene set for today's matchup. And honestly, what there is to play for right now is who's moving on with no losses, who's moving on with one, as the matchups are pretty much set for tomorrow. It also determines who's playing at 4 or at 1, who's playing at 4, as the Casper Oilers and the Cheyenne Sixers. As basically, because Casper played Laramie in the first round, Laramie winning, they will not play Laramie again. So they are going to play Gillette tomorrow, the Casper Oilers are. Just determines whether they go in with one loss or if it's elimination, or if it's a no-loss game or going in with an elimination scenario. Same thing for the Sixers. They will play the Laramie Rangers tomorrow. As that is your El Paso All-American All-American Mexican Girls scene set for today's matchup. When we come back, we'll have the interview with Cody Beers.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this.
Power tools.
Every driver deserves quality parts.
Practical and cool.
So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts, or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uintah County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Here with Cody Beers. He is the public relations specialist with WYDOT, as well as a member of the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition and a big fan of American Legion Baseball, of course. Cody, you were the state chairman for a number of years, and here we are at state tournament time, and of course, our state tournament broadcast brought to everybody by people at the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition and Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. And Cody, you know, Wyoming is unique in the fact that it's not irregular to travel 4 hours one way to a game. So really getting the word out there to buckle up those seatbelts and make sure you arrive not only at the game safe, but back home safe. It's really important to get that word out there.
Well, when you talk baseball from people around the region, across the country, that road trip emphasis in Wyoming, it's very difficult for people to understand, because you're right. I mean, it's common to climb in a bus with your kids if you're a Legion coach in Wyoming and, you know, drive from Powell to Green River or Douglas to Cheyenne and back. I mean, Douglas to Cody and back. Long drives, good baseball, but then that road trip home requires a lot of Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, and a lot of sunflower seeds for the coach, because often the coach has to drive the team to the game, coach the doubleheader, and then drive back home while the players are sleeping. So it's long road trips. It's good baseball, but that's life in Wyoming, and we embrace it. I mean, we are in state tournament season. Just had a walk-off of Cheyenne beat Jackson in the C state championship game. And so, I mean, it's an exciting time of the year, and I'd just like to encourage everyone to, get there safely by buckling your seatbelt, and then get back home safely by buckling that seatbelt. Every ride, every time, it's that important.
So, as a former chairman of American Legion Baseball, what does tournament time mean to you?
Well, tournament time is, the culmination of everything that starts back in January or February for these teams. The preseason work in the winter, getting up, scraping your windows, heading into the indoor practice facility and doing your work in the preseason for that short 2-month season, basically, May, June into July, often, 2 to 3 month season in Wyoming. So a lot of preparation, both from a administrative standpoint and a coaching standpoint, and of course from a fundraising standpoint, because American Legion Baseball is kind of pay to play venue in Wyoming. So people, they don't understand that all this effort goes in before the season, after the season. They just see the regular season games and then state tournament games being played. So just know that, these towns, the town teams, the coaches, the boards, most of it volunteer, even though the coaches are paid somewhat. Some teams don't pay their coaches in Wyoming, and give a tip of the hat to those people. But it just creates a lot of admiration from guys like me who've been doing this thing for 20, 30 years. To keep baseball alive in Wyoming, it's a big deal, and these towns support their kids, and the businesses support their kids, and it wouldn't be possible for you guys to be broadcasting it without the support of all the sponsors, the advertisers, the families, and of course your radio stations. So we appreciate everything that you guys are about, and we appreciate this group of folks in Wyoming that loves baseball and keeps it going from year to year.
You talked a little bit about how important it is for the players and the coaches, of course, to buckle up every ride, every time. But also the unsung heroes of this whole thing are the parents. I mean, they're traveling by themselves. They're putting their hard-earned money into hotel rooms and giving up their weekends to go and support their players. Can we talk a little bit about the dedication that we see from the people that are not inside the dugout, but instead it's the people that fill up the stands?
Well, that goes without saying that these parents are dishing out hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to see their sons play American Legion baseball, to watch, to help, to bring an extra case of water or Gatorade along and just support what these teams are trying to accomplish. And that's a possible trip to the regional at the A level, and of course at Double A, the Legion World Series. It's a big commitment by families, by kids, by parents, all across Wyoming. From Jackson to Gillette to Cheyenne to Wheatland. Down in the southwest corner to Evanston, up in the central part of the state where Lander has rejoined Legion baseball. On up to Powell and Lovell. I mean, it's just a big commitment, and so everybody comes together. I've heard more of the idea that people are renting houses together, staying together even in these tournaments, because, man, it is a big hit on the wallet every year. And for kids to keep playing baseball, there's an opportunity to play after high school for some of these kids. But for the most part, I mean, this is their opportunity to play a great game, build friends for life, and travel Wyoming and see the sights. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by being safe, buckling that seatbelt, making sure that we all arrive safely to and from, these games, these tournaments, watching out for each other and communicating and, just being safe. And that's really what it's about. I mean, go out, compete at the highest level, and then return home safely to your regular life, but use your skills you've built in baseball. That translates very well to football, basketball, wrestling, swimming, the gamut of high school sports. Baseball, while it's not a high school sanctioned sport in Wyoming, is still a really big deal. If you talk to college recruiters and people interested in recruiting that multi-sport athlete that has many different skills, baseball plays a big role in that.
That is Cody Beers with the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. Cody, thank you so much for your support. Without you guys, we definitely could not be broadcasting these state tournaments. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Well, just ask the people every time, every ride, when you climb in that vehicle, click that seatbelt. And whether you're going to the store, whether you're going to a baseball game or a tournament clear across the state, be safe and watch out and drive defensively, because this time of year there's a lot of people out there on the road. So let's take care of each other and, go Wyoming baseball.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats and Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA. Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
I'm Officer Kevin Malatesta, Public Information Officer for the Cheyenne Police Department. Cheyenne Police Department, for the May mobilization, is really looking for people who aren't seatbelted in their cars. It's a secondary violation in Wyoming, but as we make traffic stops for speeding, cell phones, whatever it may be, we're going to be looking to make sure that people have their seatbelts on. As we've gone over, seatbelts do save lives, and way too many people in Wyoming aren't wearing them. We want to make sure that people get home safely, get to see their families again. So if they're involved in a car accident and that seatbelt is on, there's a much higher likelihood of that person making it through that accident, making it through without injuries even. When we have crashes without seatbelts, the consequences are much more severe.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uinta County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. We are still about 20 minutes or 15 minutes away from opening pitch, so we are going to go back to the starting soon screen as we'll come back with all of the rest of our pregame show in about 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth as we head to as we're about to start the game. As 1 second, hey, could you go upstairs and grab a photo of the lineups for me? Appreciate it, thank you. So we're getting the starting lineups as looks like we are about ready to get going. I'm Aaron Pullen, going to be joined by Max Mitchell here in a moment as he called the games with Jake Nichols earlier, as this is the final game of a triple header in what has been 3 pretty long days of baseball. As we are down to our final 4 teams, in fact, our matchups are set tomorrow because Casper cannot play Laramie. So Laramie will play Gillette tomorrow, and Casper, take that back, Casper will play Gillette. And then the Sixers will play Sheridan. So basically all that this game determines is if they go in with 1 loss or if they go in with none. As we're going to quickly write down the lineups. As when we come back, we'll have some more action for you. You're listening to you're listening to the 2023 AA State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical and cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how. Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
As we head to our live cam, looks like we are about ready to go. As it will be the Casper Oilers taking on the Post 6 Sixers out of Cheyenne. As we are getting some things set and ready to go for the start of this match. This game. As it looks like the Casper Oilers will be the home team as the Post Sixers will bat first. Let's meet that starting lineup for those Sixers. Mason Tafoya leads off. He'll play second. Coulter McAnally is pitching. Tafoya leads off, plays second. McAnally on the mound, batting second. Julian Romero, plays left, batting third. Corey Williams playing right, batting fourth. Hayden Swain playing first, batting fifth. Caden Anderson behind the plate, batting sixth. Nolan Horton batting seventh, playing center field. Ethan Reisdorf playing third, batting eighth. And Caden Coates will round out the lineup playing shortstop. As starting pitcher for the Casper Oilers will be Saxton Smith, as he'll get to start on the mound. as he's been the primary third baseman so far. For these Oilers. So let's meet the rest of the defensive alignment as Bryce Lachlan does the catch-in. At third is Hunter Hooch. At short is Colby Pexton. Caden Wilcox will play second. To round out the infield, Trig Behrens will play first. In the outfield is Brett Gifford at left. In center, Jack Nichols. In right is Thomas Stokes. As Mason Tafoya steps to the box, he will lead off for the Sixers as they're looking to get off to a good start. Ellingford brothers, key to the game for the Oilers. Their pitching has been dominant in the first time through the order. In fact, 0 for 17 with 1 walk, first time through the order for the Casper Oilers pitching staff. So for the Sixers, you want to get on them early. Don't want to let them settle in. Tafoya steps to the box. First pitch swinging, and that ball is lifted in the air to the left fielder, Gifford. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the ball game. As they'll bring up Coulter McAnally, the pitcher. As Tafoya put a jolt into that one, unfortunately hit it right at Gifford. McAnally steps up, batting from the right side. Smith kicks, delivers. First pitch breaking ball is a strike, 0-1. Windup kicks the 0-1 pitch just off the plate outside, 1-1. Kicks, delivers. That one's in the dirt, 2-1. As a great stop behind the plate by Lachlan. The windup, 2-1. Swing and a miss as he got him with the breaking ball. It's a good pitch there from Smith. It's 2-2. Smith into the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball just off the outside corner. As the entire infield, they all took a step. They thought that was strike 3. As McAnally steps back in, the 3-2 pitch is fouled down the third base line, so we'll reset, do it again. Into the windup, kicks, delivers the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball on the ground through the left side for a base hit as McAnally will check into first base. That is the first base hit that Casper Oilers pitching has given up the first time through the order. As if you remember back against Laramie, they were perfect through 4. Yesterday, they had a no-hitter going through 4. As this will bring up Julian Romero, the left fielder. He'll bat from the left side. Steps in, McAnally. Doesn't quite have his full lead yet. First pitch, strike on the outside corner to Romero, 0-1. Romero bats from the left side. Smith comes set, checks that runner at first. The pitch, breaking ball, high and away, 1-1. The count. Top of the first inning. Runner on first. Smith checks that runner, McAnally. Comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a foul. Straight back as that was in and out of Lachlan's glove, therefore a foul ball. As Lachlan's going to go talk to Smith. Romero, the left fielder. Patiently awaiting his hacks. Smith steps onto the mound. Looks in. Gets the sign. Hold to the chest. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball down the first base line into the Casper dugout. As that ball was a breaking ball. It was a little breaking in towards the hands of Romero. He's able to get a piece of it to stay alive. Smith looks in to get the sign, checks on McAnally at first. He took off on the 1-1 pitch. Stays put, the 1-2 on the ground. Up the middle, that's hit slowly. Paxton Fields fires across. It's a fine play there by Paxton for out number 1. Excuse me, out number 2. Brings up Corey Williams. Playing right field. He'll clean up, batting from the left side. They grow corn in Nebraska, potatoes in Idaho, and they grow lefties in Cheyenne. There's a lot of left-handed hitters in this lineup. Same thing with the Hawks as well, and they played their first 2 games. The Smith comes set. The first pitch is a breaking ball high, 1-0. Runner on second, 2 outs here in the inning. McAnally on second after he advanced on the ground out. He singled in his at-bat as Williams looking to drive him in. Smith comes set, checks that runner. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Looks in, gets the sign. 2-0 the count. Nobody on first base. Has a base open. Does not have to give in if he doesn't want to. The 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. Smith falls behind. The only issue with not giving in to Corey Williams here is Hayden Swan is on deck, and he has 2 home runs in the tournament already. We've played, Post 6 has only played 2 games, as this is their 3rd game. If you do the average in the math, that's 1 per. Don't want to face him with runners on base, as this pitch is in the zone for a strike. 3-1. See if Smith can battle back. Got to imagine Williams is going to be aggressive on anything in the zone. Smith comes set. Hold to the chest. 3-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball, and he got him to swing over the top of it as that broke off the table. Great pitch there by Smith. 3-2, 2 outs. McAnally will not be on the move. Let me take that back. If McAnally is on the move, he's trying to steal third base, as because there's no one on first. If it is ball 4, he is fair game if he does go. Got to imagine he'll stay. 3-2 the count. Smith deals. That is just off the inside corner for ball 4. As that brings up Swain. As Bryce Laughlin asks the home plate umpire, Gary Delgado, where that missed. There's a lot of these conversations as a catcher. You have to be tactful. You can't be angry about it. Can't be mad. You got to ask. Try to have a respectful conversation. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Smith comes set. First pitch to Swain. It's a breaking ball. He takes a big rip at it. 0-1. Smith looks in. Swain steps back to the plate. Really up on the plate, as his toes are only a couple inches off that chalk. Smith comes set, the 0-1. Another breaking ball. That one just misses off the plate outside. 1-1. Outfield playing very, very deep, as they're only a couple of steps in front of the warning track. Got to imagine a base hit here is going to score McAnally from second. Smith comes set. The 1-1 pitch. It's a ball high, 2-1. Swain steps back in. Hitters count right here. But if you're Smith, you don't have to give in. As grooving the fastball to Swain has cost a couple of pitchers already, as that's a breaking ball in the outside corner, 2-2. It's a great pitch. 2-2, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Post Sixers are threatening. But Saxon Smith is looking to dance out of trouble here. It's one pitch away, but not out of the woods yet. Comes set, hold to the chest. Kicks, delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he gets him with a fastball on the outside corner. That is out number 3 as we move to the bottom of the first inning. You are listening to AA Baseball, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, as both these teams are through to the next day, but the only question is who's going to play tomorrow with one loss and who's going to remain undefeated. This game is really, outside of that as well, the thing that changes in the tournament is that they're going to determine who plays the early game, who plays the late game, as tomorrow they play at 1 and 4. And then on Friday, they play at 11 a.m. the first championship game. If it has to go to a second one, they'll play that right after. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Casper Oilers. Kobe Pexton playing short, leading off. Brett Gifford in the left will bat second. Caden Wilcox playing second and batting third. Saxon Smith doing the cleanup and the pitching. Hunter Hout is batting fifth, playing third base. Thomas Stokes in right, batting sixth. Jack Nichols in center. He'll bat seventh. Bryce Lachlan behind the plate batting eighth. And Trig Barons playing first base, batting ninth. As they will face Colter McAnally, tall right-handed pitcher from the Post 6 Sixers, who I'm sure you have heard plenty about if you are not a Post 6 fan, as he is a very, very good baseball player. In fact, he is committed to the University of Utah. He'll play Pac-12 baseball, and you are no slouch if you're playing in the Pac-12. As McAnally kicks, deals his first pitch. The fastball on the inside corner, 0-1. As Pexton steps back in, McAnally into the motion, kicks, delivers the 0-1 pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Post 6 wearing dark blue uniforms with the light blue sleeves, red script and numbers across the chest. The 1-1 swing and a fly ball into left field. Romero is underneath it. He's going to make the play for out number one as he moves about 3 steps to his left. Had him play pretty well defensively. 1 out in the inning. This brings up Brett Gifford. He's playing left field. Steps into the box in an open stance. First pitch to Gifford is a strike right down the middle at the chest. At the waist. 0-1. Casper wearing their white uniforms, brown lettering, yellow outline. The 0-1 is high, 1-1. Very reminiscent of the Wyoming Cowboys colors. As Gifford steps back in. McAnally brings that glove above his head before every pitch. The 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Game 3 of our triple header, as in game 1. We'll get back to that in a moment. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball and a nasty one that gets him on the outside corner. Strikeout number 1 of the day for McAnally is out number 2 in the top of the inning. That'll bring up Caden Wilcox. In Game 1, the Gillette Rough Riders, they eliminated the Sheridan Troopers. Game 2 of the day, the Laramie Rangers eliminated the Jackson Giants. Therefore, our Final Four is set. First pitch to Wilcox, the ball outside, 1-0. McAnally kicks, delivers the 1-0 pitch, swinging a foul ball back into the screen. As the catches have kind of been trained so far throughout this tournament, if it goes straight back into that netting, they turn around and they look for it because they know that ball is coming back towards them, and it could hit them if they don't look. Wilcox steps in. McAnally into the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's a strike on the inside corner, 1-2. Wilcox steps back in. Kicks, delivers. It's that breaking ball for strike 3 as it gets him looking on the inside corner, as that'll do it for us here in the first inning. We'll head to the second inning where the Sixers will bat. It is Anderson, Horton, Reisendorf. You're listening to 2023 AA State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe.
I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family.
I buckle up because it keeps me safe.
Go Pokes, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth as the Kazine's Ace Fan Cam. The legacy continues. Kazine's Ace. As we want to thank all the fans for being a part of this tournament as 0-2. To the catcher, Caden Anderson, he's seen 2 straight breaking balls. Not only just breaking balls, nasty breaking balls from Saxton Smith as he's into the windup. Kicks, delivers that 0-2 pitch. It's a fastball above the zone. Anderson does a good job laying off. As that sequence of pitches, to curveball to a high fastball is a real hard pitch to lay off of. Smith back into the motion, the 1-2 pitch. Is that breaking ball that's off the plate away, 2-2. The Troopers being eliminated. The Sixers are now the highest remaining seed. Oilers are the 4 seed as that fastball misses low, 3-2 to Anderson as he's battled back nicely after falling behind 0-2. Smith peers into the windup, moves that left foot to the left as he throws a 3-2 breaking ball, and it gets Anderson looking, and Anderson knew it. As that is strikeout number 2 in the contest for Smith. Brings up Nolan Horton, the center fielder. Looks down. It's the last instructions from his coach. Into the windup, kicks, delivers. Breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-1. Horton steps back in. Smith has gone to that breaking ball quite a bit here early in the game. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. As Gifford takes one step back to make the play, as that was basically an Adam ball there from Horton right at him. The fly out to the left fielder. for out number 2. This brings up Ethan Reisdorf. Try to double check to make sure I'm saying that right. First pitch, breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-1. Steps back in, Smith kicks, delivers the 0-1 pitch. That breaking ball in the outside corner again, 0-2. The count. The pitch. It's a breaking ball, low and away. Reisdorf does a good job laying off. It's actually Reisdorfer. Apologize for the mistake. Is Reisdorfer is going to call timeout. He's playing third base. Smith back on the rubber. Into the motion. Deals the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he got him with a fastball on the outside corner. As Reisdorfer swings over the top. That'll do it for us here in the top of the second inning. We move to the bottom of the second. It'll be the 4-5-6 hitter, Saxon Smith, Hunter Hoach, and Thomas Stokes due up for the Casper Drillers. You're listening to the 2023 AA State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. In the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming. As Coulter McAnally back to the mound for his second inning of work. He will face Smith, Hawk, and Stokes due up for the Oilers. Smith, the pitcher, facing McAnally. Into the windup, the pitch. The strike on the outside corner, 0-1. As the home plate umpire says Smith went around. Looked like it was probably a strike anyways. As McAnally gets the ball back, kicks that left foot, deals the 0-1. It is high, ball 1. McAnally starts with that glove right next to his right ear. Into the motion, the 1-1 pitch, that nasty breaking ball, 1-2. As he's throwing 4 of them, and I think all 4 is frozen a batter. Kicks, delivers the 1-2 pitch. It's another breaking ball on the outside corner as Smith goes down looking for out number 1 in the second inning. Third punch out of the game for McAnally, as that'll bring up Hunter Hawk. As Hawk steps in, wiggles that bat over the right shoulder, working from the very back of the batter's box. First pitch swinging as he drills a fastball foul down the first base line, 0-1. McAnally back to work, delivers the 0-1. As that breaking ball smoked back up the middle as Hawk stays with that one and he pokes it back into center field. What a piece of hitting that was. First base runner for the Oilers. That brings up Thomas Stokes, who, if you didn't get a chance to watch the Casper game yesterday, pitched 8 innings in an extra innings game against the Sheridan Troopers, and he got the win, was able to complete the entire 24-out game by himself, induced a ground ball double play to end it. First pitch of Stokes on the outside corner, 0-1. Houck the runner on first, 1 out in the inning, 0-1 the count, as Houck has a decent lead off of first. So McAnally comes set. Close stance. He turns, fires back, as that's going to get away, as Houck will be on the move to second, as he's going to stay there. As the player went down over along the fence line. Can't see who that is, but it looked like it was the first baseman. Swain, he appears to be no worse for wear. Runner in scoring position. 1 out in the inning. As Stokes has an opportunity to drive in that first run of the game. As McAnally peeks in. Gets the sign. Checks that runner at second. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. 0-2. Looks like that might have caught a piece of the catcher Anderson on the way through. He appears all right. Anderson wearing some socks. Same with McAnally that kind of look like the Chicago City flag with that real light blue and red and white stripes down at the bottom. As McAnally comes set, checks that runner. We're going to get time called. And Stokes, a little bit of gamesmanship right there. He chokes way up on the bat. Only about a half-inch left of the tape from his top hand. The 0-2 pitch is low as Stokes was starting to walk off. I think Stokes thought that was strike 3. As steps back into the box. Stokes stands off the plate a little bit. See quite a few batters standing on top of the plate. The 1-2 pitch is that breaking ball. He fouls it down the first base line. We'll stay at 1-2. 0-0 score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The 0-2 pitch, the 1-2 pitch coming up as Stokes looking to battle here. McAnally looks in, gets the sign, comes set, holds at the waist. Checks that runner at second, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. As Tafoya moves over, slides. He's going to knock that down. Won't be able to throw Stokes out. That'll be an infield single. But Tafoya getting over to that ball, knocking it down, possibly saves that run at third from scoring. As Hauk moves all the way to third base. Stokes at first on the infield single. And that's a great job choking up and protecting there from Stokes. He just punched that ball to second base. This brings up Jack Nichols. As McAnally picks off, this time he lobs it over to the first baseman, Swain. See if the runner goes. Runner on first is Stokes. Runner's on the corners. With 1 out. Middle infield, they're at double play depth. Corner infield, third baseman is even with the grass. First pitch, fastball in the outside corner as, of course, the first baseman, Swain, is holding the runner on. As Nichols looks down, gets the sign. Continues to look down there, steps back into the box. Right up against that white chalk, working from the back of the batter's box and as far right as he can go. Pick off, and it looks like Stokes was leaning a bit. As it is 0-1. McAnally looks in. Gets the sign, the pitch. Breaking ball off the plate away. Should be 1-1. As home plate umpire Gary Delgado confirms. Runners on the corners. 1 out in the inning. We're in the bottom of the second. As a bunt attempt, they drop it down as Anderson smartly lets that go foul. 1-2. That's a great play from Anderson because if he comes up throwing, as soon as he throws, that runner on third is taken off towards the plate. A little bit, they call it that the safety squeeze, where instead of stealing on the pitch, you wait for the throw to first, then you head home. That way, if your batter does not get the batter bunts through it, you're not a sitting duck at home plate trying to steal. McAnally comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up down the right field line as Swain gives chase. That ball's going to slice out of play. McAnally works from that third base side of the rubber. 1-2 the count to Nichols. McAnally comes set. Holds at the waist. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Got him looking for out number 2. Brings up the catcher, Bryce Lachlan. Lachlan's going to step in, batting from that right side. McAnally looking to get out of the jam. Runners on first and third. First pitch to Lachlan. There's a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. So McAnally does a great job keeping that ball out of the middle of the plate. Throws hard enough, too, where you're going to have to pick what half the plate you want to attack. The 0-1 is that breaking ball on the outside corner, 0-2. He has such good stuff. It's really hard to sit fastball and adjust to that curveball. McAnally comes set. The 0-2 pitch. It's that breaking ball off the plate. McAnally was halfway to the dugout as he thought that was a strike. Instead, we'll reset, do it again. 1-2 the count. 2 outs in the inning. Lachlan steps back in. As McAnally comes set, the 1-2 pitch is low, gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner home, and they are going to score as a great heads-up base runner from Hunter Houck as he comes in on the wild pitch. 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. These Casper Oilers take the lead as they are here to play. I mean, they've already upset the 1 seed. Looking to take out the 2 seed here. As McAnally looks in, gets the sign. 2-2 pitch. It's a fastball high, 3-2. Tremendous at bat here from Bryce Lachlan as he fell behind 0-2 in the count. Has been able to battle back to a full count. Runner on second. Stokes will probably stand still here. 3-2 the count. Runner on second. 2 down in the inning. We're in the bottom of the second as that pitch is on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. As that'll do it for us here in the second. We move to the top of the Uinta Iron Vision third inning as you are watching 2023 AA Baseball, brought to you in part by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth as we are in the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you in part by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. As we are in Game 3 of our triple header today. 4 games yesterday, 4 games today, 3 games today, 2 tomorrow, and then possibly 2 in the championship day on Friday as the tournament is starting to whittle down. Both these teams will play tomorrow as they are both undefeated in the tournament. Top of the third inning as Coates will lead off. Squared to bunt. Pulls it back 1-0. It'll be Coates, Tafoya, McAnally here in the Uinta Iron Vision third as the 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Saxon Smith loves that breaking ball. He goes to it quite a bit, and why not? It's a very good pitch for him as he goes to it again. I think that's 3 straight. As Coates is laid off. Also, when you throw the breaking ball as much as he does, that makes your fastball look a tick faster, maybe 2 to 3 miles an hour faster, enough to disrupt the timing. As he goes to the fastball outside, 3-1. As Coates, you're the 9-hitter. If you can get on base in front of Tafoya, McAnally, and Romero, you got to feel great if you're the Sixers, the 3-1 pitch. There's a ball. He does just that, drawing the leadoff walk. As Tafoya will walk to the plate, he lined out hard to left field his first time up. Steps in, taps both sides of the plate. The runner Coates on first, wrapping up his oven mitt, as a lot of players are using that now to protect their hands when they slide head first. First pitch is high, ball 1. Smith looking to find it, working from that first base side of the rubber. Infield at double play depth. Third baseman Hawk is standing on the grass. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Looks over, gets the sign, comes set. 2-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball outside, 3-0. As Smith flirting with danger here. You walk to Foy, you have McAnally, Romero, Williams, the runners on base. The heart of the order for these Sixers. The pitch is high, ball. Ooh, late strike called. As it did look like that was about belt high. Smith comes set. 3-1 pitch. This time it's ball 4. As that is back-to-back walks to start the Uinta Iron Vision third inning as the Sixers are in business. Brings up Coulter McAnally. He's on the mound. McAnally has 5 punch-outs on the mound and a base hit already in the game. The pitch as McAnally squares the bunt. That shows you that in a tournament game like this, the Cheyenne team will bunt anyone. Although that could have been just to try to throw the focus off of Saxton Smith, as we're going to get a visit from the dugout. Doesn't look like it's going to be a pitching change. It looks like an opportunity to calm Saxton Smith down. As home plate umpire's going to go break it up. As I'm sure he's just reassuring Saxton Smith. There's a reason why they're starting him today. That they have faith in him. And they don't want anyone else out there. As just some of the messages that the pitching coach could be trying to relay to Saxton Smith as he is behind 1-0 to McAnally. McAnally squared to bunt the first pitch before the mound visit. Smith comes set, the 1-0. There's a strike at the belt on the inside corner, 1-1. Smith peers in, working from that first base side of the rudder. Runners on first and second, nobody out in the inning. Opportunity for the Sixers to get that one right back they gave up. They trail 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The pitch, swing and a drive. Deep left center field. That sends the left fielder Gifford back as that ball is gone. 3-run home run for Coulter McAnally as the Sixers go from down 1 to up 2 in one swing of the bat. It's going to be 3-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As we talked about before the at-bat, he has 5 strikeouts and a base hit. Now give him 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, and 3 RBIs. All 3 of those coming via the home run as the Sixers lead 3-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. That's why we talked about those walks being dangerous. Smith into the windup. First pitch to Romero. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. It's always interesting to see how a pitcher responds after giving up a home run. Still nobody out in the inning. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball that's going to be through for a base hit as Wilcox actually got his glove to it. I was actually surprised he got to that ball, as that's very good range shown there by Caden Wilcox. Unfortunately, though, I don't think he would have been able to throw Romero out. So that was a 15 hopper between second and first, as that'll go down as a single. It brings up Corey Williams. Checks the runner at first. First pitch to Williams is low, gets away from the catcher, but Romero's going to stay right where he's at. (1-0) the count. As Williams is going to step back in that left-handed batter's box. Looks over to first, gets the sign. Comes that 1-0. Misses. 2-0. Smith continues to look in. Checks that runner at first. 2-0 pitch. Swing and foul. It's 2-1. Still a hitter's count here for Williams. If you're Smith, got to be careful with grooving a fastball, as a lot of these hitters for the post Sixers can drive the ball out of the ballpark, as we've seen with McAnally hitting a home run today. The guy on deck, Hayden Swain, has 2 in the tournament as well. Comes set. 2-2 pitch. Inside. Make that 2-1 pitch is inside for 3-1. Williams steps back in. The windup. The pitch. Swing and a drive down the first baseline, foul as Saxon Smith went to that breaking ball. Makes count full. See if Romero's off on the pitch. Try to stay out of the double play. As there's a good possibility he goes, as Smith likes to go to that breaking ball, 3-2. As he comes set, holds to the chest, the pitch is that breaking ball. Runner goes. That is off the glove of Wilcox into right field, as that'll go for another single, as that ball was stung. And right as that ball was coming into view for Wilcox is right when Romero went through his vision. He could have possibly screened him, as that's a tough play for Wilcox with all the moving parts. That'll bring up Hayden Swain. As he's got a couple of home runs to his name already. As Smith looking to limit the damage here. 3 runs home in the UNT Vision third inning, courtesy of the Coulter McAnally 3-run home run. As we're still looking for the first out of the inning, as Smith comes set. The 3-1 pitch, the first pitch of the at-bat is low, ball 1. As he went to a breaking ball there to Swain. Smith holds to the chest. The 1-0 pitch is just off the outside corner, 2-0. Smith has to find it here. Smith looks in, gets the sign. Checks that runner at second. The 2-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball into the zone, 2-1. And as a coach, it's an interesting chess match as both of these teams are through 2 tomorrow. It'll just be interesting to see how they pitch this game for the Oilers. If Smith can't get him out here. Comes set. 2-1 to Swain. Breaking ball in the outside corner, 2-2. Swain steps back into the box. Smith peers down the catcher's sign. Comes set. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back because I got a piece of Lachlan. As he's going to take a walk to make sure he's all right. This manager of the Oilers comes out to check on his catcher. Make sure he's all right, daps him up. Lachlan's tough, appears to be fine. As you see, that stung a little bit. He's got a wry smile on his face. Catchers are tough, man. They take a beating back there. Swain steps back into the box. Smith looks in, gets a sign, comes set, holds to the chest. Staring that runner down at second, the pitch. Swing and a fly ball deep into left field as Gifford is on the warning track to make the catch. As Hayden Swain gave it a ride, just missed hitting the second 3-run home run of the inning for out number 1. So he just missed poking that one out. Brings up Caden Anderson. 0 for 1 with a punch out. Smith looks in. Gets the sign, comes set, holds to the chest. He's going to step off and let the runner back to second base. Long inning here for Smith as he's had to pitch out of trouble in a couple of the innings so far, the first and the third. Anderson comes set. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Anderson was a strikeout victim looking his first time up. As he steps back in, open stance, working from the far back of the batter's box. Smith works from that first base side of the rubber. He closes his stance when he comes set. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball outside, 2-0. Smith has really had to labor through this Uinta Iron Vision third inning. He's hoping to hold the door here on the Sixers. It's Anderson. Steps back into the box. Wiggles that bat out in front of his shoulders. 2-0 pitch. Inside and high, 3-0. On deck is Nolan Horton. Ethan Reisendorfer in the hole. He's come set. Checks that runner a second, the 3-0 pitch. It's a fastball down the middle, 3-1. As it looked like Williams did a good job, Anderson did a good job there to time that up. A lot of times you'll see a batter not take the bat off his shoulder, 3-0. Anderson right there, he timed up the fastball. Smith comes set. Checks that runner, the 3-1 pitch. Is a fastball swung on and missed, 3-2. Anderson steps back in. Smith comes set. Kicks and delivers the payoff pitch as a breaking ball that is fouled away down the first base line as Anderson does a great job there to get rid of that one. He'll reset and do it again. Runners on first and second. Runner on second is Romero. The runner on first is Williams. Both of them singled. This all coming after the McAnally 3-run home run to put the Sixers on top 3-1 here in the third inning. Smith comes set. The 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball that's lifted into center field. That sends Nichols back as he makes the catch. Runner's going to tag. The throw is not in time. Runners on the corners, 2 outs for Nolan Horton. He flew out his first time up. Mark that as a sac fly for Anderson. Second out of the inning. Then Reisendorf on deck represents the 9th hitter to come to plate, as Horton is the 8th man to hit. Runners on the corners. Romero at third base. Singled, advanced on the single from Williams. Advances to third on the sacrifice fly. Smith comes set. That first pitch is high and away, ball 1. Smith looks in, gets the sign. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball into the zone, 1-1. Sixers looking to tack on here. They scored 3 in the inning already. Come set. Checks that runner again, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball into center field. Nichols charges and slides, is unable to make the catch. As one run's going to score. All the way to the second base goes Horton. As the swing, I think, fooled Nichols out in center field as he froze. As it's 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Romero touches the plate, Horton, second base with a double. Williams will hold up at third as the Oilers do a great job getting that ball in, despite the fact that it hit the ground. This brings up Reisendorfer. The windup, first pitch. Breaking ball is high, 1-0. Sixers have officially batted around here in the inning. As Reisendorfer steps back in, 1-0 the count. Kicks, delivers. That's high and away, 2-0. Caden Coates on deck, led the inning off with a walk as Smith is going to step off. This has been a really long inning for Saxton Smith. Into the windup, 2-0 is outside, 3-0. Saxton Smith, we're not even 3 innings into the game, has thrown 75 pitches. He's really had to labor through. Windup, kicks, delivers. A 3-0 pitch is a breaking ball on the inside corner. 3-1. That kind of shows you what Smith thinks about his breaking ball, as he feels that's his go-to pitch when he's behind 3-0 in the count. So he looks in, gets the sign. 3-1 pitch. Is that breaking ball again on the ground to third. Houch picks it up, fires it across for out number 3. Not before the Sixers go on top 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So we've played 2.5. We head to the bottom of the UNTI Division third inning. You are watching 2023 AA Baseball, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
I'm Kendall Roberts with the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. Whether your car is a classic car or a new one, buckle up every time. Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, as Coulter McAnally back to the mound, as he put his team on top with a 3-run blast in the top of the UNT Division third. Sixers are able to tack one on afterwards. As it'll be interesting to see what Casper does with their pitching, as Saxton Smith is already nearing 80 pitches, and we're not even 3 full innings into the game. He's 3 full innings into his outing, though. Due up for the Oilers is the 9-1-2 spots: Trig Barons, Kobe Pexton, Brett Gifford. So McAnally already has 5 punch-outs to his name. Into the windup, kicks, delivers the first pitch of the third inning as a strike at the knees, 0-1. Another storyline to follow is how long McAnally goes in this contest, as we're going to get time called by the catcher. So McAnally looks in. He's only at 33 pitches. His 34th pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2. McAnally starts that glove above his head. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball right down the middle, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Brings up the top of the order in Kobe Pexton. He flew out his first time up. It's McAnally. Into the motion, first pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. As McAnally's fastball is very explosive. You don't have a radar gun, so we can't tell you exactly how hard, but he throws the ball well as he breaks off that curveball for a strike, 0-2. And when you throw as hard as McAnally does, and you follow it up with that Uncle Charlie right there, it's a real tough at-bat for a hitter. Into the windup, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that he overthrew. Reset, 1-2. Starts that glove high above his head. The windup, the 1-2 pitch. Fastball drilled down the right field line. That is hook slicing foul. Paxton does a good job staying alive there. As McAnally. Into the windup, the 1-2 pitch. It's that breaking ball that's punched towards the first base line, foul. As Paxton does a great job just getting a bat to that one, 1-2. Paxton back in. The 1-2 pitch is that breaking ball, this time on the inside corner for a strike. That's punch out number 7 in the game for Coulter McAnally. He has recorded 8 outs. 7 of them coming via the punch out. So he looks in. Brett Gifford was a strikeout victim the first time up. His first pitch is high. Ball 1. Into the windup, the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a chopper. The second baseman, Tafoya, plays it on a hop, fires it across, not in time. As Gifford collects an infield single there as Tafoya let that ball come to him. Good hustle by Gifford. 2 outs, that brings up Caden Wilcox. He punched out in the first inning as well. See if the Oilers try to force the issue on the base paths. As Gifford with some pretty good speed after he beat out the infield single. McAnally comes set. The first pitch is a breaking ball swung on and missed by Wilcox, 0-1. Wilcox steps back into the box. As McAnally picks off, lobs it over. A little bit of a show-me move, not his best move. I'd say that's probably the C move. Probably has a B. And the A move. As we're going to get timeout called, 0-1. 2 outs in the inning. We're in the bottom of the UNTI Envision third inning. 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Sixers on top. The 0-1 swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt as it gets away from Anderson for the moment. 0-2. It's McAnally working from that third base side of the rubber. Wilcox behind 0-2. Kicks, delivers the pitch. Fights it off into right field for a base hit. That's a great piece of hitting there from Wilcox. Gifford will move along to second base as Wilcox goes with that curveball. Keeps the inning alive. As that brings up Saxton Smith. Opportunity to drive in a run here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. It's a pretty good response here in the bottom of the third inning for the Oilers. Would love to tack on a run after giving up 4 in the top for momentum's sake. First pitch, inside, high, ball 1. Smith stands so close to the plate that anything off that plate looks like it's probably going to hit him. McAnally looks in, holds at the waist. The pitch on the outside corner, 1-1. Saxton Smith, the pitcher for the Oilers. McAnally looks in, gets the sign. Kicks, delivers the 1-2 pitch just off the plate outside, 2-1. 2-1 the count. Smith in a hitter's count. Looking for that one pitch he wants in that one spot. The pitch is low, gets away. Anderson on it as he's going to hold it. Wanted to go to second base to try to get the back runner. Nobody was there. He holds it. So now it's second and third. 2 outs in the inning. Wilcox's speed. You have to imagine. Base hit to the outfield probably scores. 1-2 the count. Make that 2 runs on a base hit to the outfield now. So you get timeout. Back into the box for Smith. As McAnally looks in. Into the windup, the 1-2 pitch. As he got him on the outside corner with a fastball, catches him looking. And that is strikeout number 8 for Colter McAnally in the contest. You are watching 2023 AA State Baseball, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com. More from the Union Broadcast booth after this.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth as we move to the top of the 4th inning. You are watching the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com. as we flip over, as it's Caden Coates to lead off the third inning. His first pitch is a strike, 0-1. It's Coates. Led off that third inning with a walk as he looks at one outside, 1-1 the count. Saxon Smith back to the mound for his fourth inning of work as that pitch misses low, 2-1. Smith working from the windup. Holds that glove up at his face. Outfield playing way deep as that's a curveball. Hit on the ground to the shortstop, Paxton Fields. Charges, fires it across. It's a pretty good play there from Paxton for out number 1. Brings up Mason Tafoya. He walked his last time up, flew out in the first. Scored a run on the McAnally homer. Smith into the windup. The pitch is low, ball 1. Smith's pitch count is at 82. So he really had to work to get out of that third inning. The windup, the pitch. Swing and a fly ball to deep left center field. Center fielder Nichols ranges over and he makes the play for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the fourth inning. That'll bring up Coulter McAnally. He's 2 for 2. Has a single and a 3-run home run. Has 8 punch-outs on the mound. What a day it's been for him so far. Steps in a little off the plate. Allows him to get to that inside pitch. Where that pitch was that he drove out was on the inner third. First pitch was a breaking ball swinging down the third base line. Foul. That curveball was inside. 0-1. Smith steps back to the mound. 4-1 the score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The Sixers lead. 0-1 the count. 2 outs in the inning. The pitch is a breaking ball that McAnally lays off. 1-1. So McAnally steps back in. Into the windup for Smith. The 1-1. Swing and hit on the ground to the shortstop, Paxton. He bobbles it, picks it up, fires. Actually holds on to it. Not going to be in time to get McAnally as he gets down the line very quickly. As McAnally reaches on the air, that'll bring up Julian Romero. He singled his last time up, 1 for 2 with a ground out to the shortstop as well. Scored a run. Romero steps into the box. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a fly ball into center field. That sends Nichols over to his left. He makes a nice running catch for out number 3. As we're going to move to the bottom of the fourth inning, you are watching 2023 AA State Baseball, brought to you in part by our friends at Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The Sixers leading the Oilers. As the Oilers come to bat, it will be Hunter Houck, Thomas Stokes, and Jack Nichols. As if you remember back to that second inning, Hunter Houck was the one that started the inning off with a nice line drive single back up the middle. He scored on what became a wild pitch as a ball that didn't get very far away. His aggressiveness paid off. 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as McAnally climbs back on the mound. Into the windup. First pitch of the inning, swing and a miss as Houck chased the fastball that was at the top of the zone, 0-1. If you're going to swing at a McAnally fastball, it's not going to be the one you want to swing at, as he fouls that fastball away as McAnally throws hard. So catching up to that fastball at the letters is going to be a real tough task to do. As the Oilers, they want to look him down, try to get something lower in the zone that you can attack. So here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. But that's also a tough proposition because McAnally can also dot it at the knees, which is also a tough pitch to swing at. 0-2 though to Houck. He's got to protect. Done a pretty good job of it so far. McAnally ahead 0-2. The pitch. It's a fastball. Swing and a miss as he blows it by him at the letters for strike 3. Is that his strikeout number 9 in the contest for McAnally? So again, we are 1 out into the fourth inning. That is 10 outs that McAnally has recorded, 9 of them via the punch out. He's at 55 pitches. To the windup. The pitch is high, ball 1. This brings up Thomas Stokes. Singled his first time up. Windup kicks, delivers the 1-0 on the inside corner, 1-1. As McAnally back to work. Kicks, delivers that 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. McAnally's attacking with exclusively fastballs. I know why he didn't throw into Houck. Houck hit a curveball for a base hit his last time up, so he stayed with the fastball. As Kicks delivers the 1-2 pitch, stays with the fastball here and blows it right by Stokes for out number 2. Punch out number 9. Actually, let me recount that. That is number 9. Motion, first pitch, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. McAnally kicks, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. Into the motion, the 1-1 is low, 2-1. Jack Nichols at the plate, struck out looking his first time up. As with that last strikeout of Stokes, McAnally has officially the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. Diving effort there from Stokes. He's able to beat it out. That's Nichols. An infield single. What an effort there. McAnally does have 10 strikeouts. As I was saying, that last strikeout of Stokes, he's officially struck out every single batter in this lineup, with Smith being a punch-out victim twice. This brings up Lachlan. Struck out looking his first time up. Runner on first, 2 outs. Oilers looking to continue to grind out at bats here. 2 outs in the inning. The 1-0 swung on and missed, 1-1. Lachlan back in. McAnally comes set. The 1-1. Slow, gets away. Runner's going to go. The throw And they got him. What a play that was behind the plate by Anderson, as that is out number 3 in the inning. As we'll move to the top of the 5th, you're watching 2023 AA State Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. More from the Union Broadcast booth after this.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth. It is time for the top of the 5th inning as you are enjoying 2023 AA State Tournament Baseball, brought to you by our good friends at Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. So it looks like Saxton Smith out to the mound to start his 5th inning of work. Pitch count, a little bit of an issue, as it was really that 3rd inning that has kind of put a blemish on Smith's start, as the Sixers batted around. They got the first 2 men on. McAnally bombs a home run. Then the next 2 hitters reach, as he had to really work out of a jam. Gave up another run in that inning. Into the windup. First pitch was a ball low, 1-0, as he's facing Corey Williams. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Windup, kicks, deals the 1-0, is low, 2-0. Into the windup. 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball at the belt for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Into the windup. 2-1 pitch. It's foul. Off of Williams. Foul ball. 2-2 the count. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard is the matchup between the 2 and the 4 seed. The upstart Oilers delivers a 2-2 pitch. That's outside. Looks like that was a change piece that kind of got away, as that changeup is very tough to command. If you can command a changeup, that puts you head and shoulders above a lot of pitchers in high school baseball. Into the windup. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a breaking ball in the inner third for out number 1. Williams strikes out. That'll bring up Hayden Swain. He is 0 for 2. Punched out in the first. Flew out in the third. First pitch to Swain is outside for a ball, 1-0. Into the windup. The 1-0 pitch is a breaking ball, low, 2-0. Swain steps back into the box. Into the windup. 2-0 pitch. Swing and tap down the third baseline. Foul. 2-1. 17 or 18. That makes about sense. As Smith works his way back into the rubber, the motion 2-1. Breaking ball smacked out to center field. On the run is Nichols, as that is going to fall in for a base hit. 1-out single for Hayden Swain as he joins the hit parade. Brings up Caden Anderson. He is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. Taps both sides of the plate. Open stance. Smith comes set. First pitch is a ball outside, 1-0. This next pitch for Saxon Smith will be pitch 99. As he comes set. Kicks, delivers the 1-0 pitch. Is a breaking ball in the outside corner. Back pick, not in time. As Swain does a great job getting back, 1-1. Pitch 100 coming up, of course. He has 105. If he were to start a batter with 104, he can finish that batter. Comes set. Holds at the shoulders. Checks that runner at first. Kicks and deals the 1-1 as that's floated out into center field. It's actually heading to right center field with a lot of carry to it. As that ball is down, they are going to hold the runner at third. As that ball seemed to just keep going and going. As Caden Anderson drills a 1-out double into the right center field gap. Runners on second and third for Nolan Horton. As that ball has some carry to it. Initially, I thought that was going to fall in front of Nichols for a single, but it just kept going and going. No wind blowing here as the ball is carrying at Giants Field tonight. As we are going to get a conference on the mound as that last pitch was pitch 101. Let's see if the Oilers make the move here. (4-1) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It is the top of the fifth inning. Sixers threatening to pour more on. As a long conversation. Looks like we are going to stay with the same pitcher. He's got 4 more pitches. You got to imagine that's one batter. As Nolan Horton is due up. The center fielder will step into the box with runners on second and third. A couple of ducks on the pond. Let's see. Smith surrounded his infield. That conversation very well could have been about how they want to play defensively. As Wilcox was going to hold the runner on. They are about halfway as Pexton is playing pretty deep. As swinging a ground ball to third. That's a great job there to look the runner back. The throw is an out. That's a great play there by Hauk as he fields the ball. Tried to make the tag at the runner at third base. Swain, he was able to scamper back in time, turns, throws the runner out at first. And kids, if you watch that at home. As he makes a great play there on the putout. Saves a run. As Smith gets another batter. First pitch swinging and a fly ball down the left field line. That's hooking just foul. As we were trying to find what the state record is for punch-outs in a game, American Legion record 2, we were unable to find that, but we were able to remember that Coulter McAnally struck out 19 against Gillette last year in the state championship game. As he's already recorded 2 outs, not via the punch-out. The best he can do is tie. So here comes the 0-1. Off the outside corner away. 1-0, just checking to see if maybe he's on pace for a record, but the best he can do right now with the outs the way they've been allocated is 19, which is a very good day. I mean, he's got 10 already and a home run. It's been a great day as that pitch misses outside. 3-1 to Reisdorfer. Into the motion. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball into shallow right field, sending 3 players back into that triangle. That's in foul territory as Wilcox tries to make the play. Unable to do so, he stands up and spikes that glove off the fence. The ball lands foul. Love the hustle there from Wilcox as he came all the way from his second base position as he had the best beat on that ball, as he's got some range over there at second base. As Smith is at 106 pitches. This will be the last hitter for Saxton Smith. 2 on the count. It's actually 2-2 the count. 2 down in the inning. Smith into the windup. The pitch is a breaking ball. Just tipped away there by Reinsdorfer. It's a great swing to stay alive. Smith works his way back to the mound. Looking to complete 5 full innings here. 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2-2, 2 outs in the inning. In the windup, kicks, delivers. That's fouled away again as, and his last batter of the game, Saxton Smith, is in for a battle against Ethan Reisdorfer. As they'll reset, do the 2-2 again. Looks on. Into the windup. Kicks, delivers a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to the shortstop, Paxton. He fields, fires it across for out number 3 as Saxton Smith escapes a jam. And that'll do it for Smith as the next inning, the Oilers will have to throw someone else as he is above the 105 pitch limit. As you are listening to 2023 AA State Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, brought to you in part by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe.
I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family. I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pups, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth as Colter McNally goes to the work to start his 5th full inning of work in this contest. You are watching the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by our good friends at Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, as McAnally goes back to work with a 4-1 lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As he will face the 7, 8, 9 hitters in Nichols, Lachlan, and Barons here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As once again, we are talking about possible records as McNally has 10 strikeouts through 4 innings pitched, as that pitch is high, ball 1. As Lachlan steps back in, struck out his first time up. He was at the plate when Nichols, actually 8-9-1, when Nichols was caught trying to steal a bag. So that pitch misses, 3-0. As McAnally kicks, delivers a 3-0 pitch. Is a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Looking to battle back here. As Lachlan steps back in, wiggles that bat above the right shoulder, the 3-1 pitch. Fastball in the outside corner, 3-2. The payoff pitch. The strike called on the inside corner for out number 1. As I don't think Lachlan liked the call. As he has a little conversation with the home plate umpire before he walks back. Nothing too demonstrative. A very respectful conversation as Lachlan is the catcher. That's the last player on the team. Maybe the pitcher and the catcher, the two most, as that pitch is on the inside corner, 0-1. Are the two players you would like to argue with the umpire least. As Lachlan, I thought, did that very tactfully, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as Behrens is behind 0-2. And that's the key to talking to an umpire as a catcher is tactfulness, as McAnally kicks, deals the 0-2 pitch. Just off the plate inside, 1-2. Behrens 0 for 1, struck out. That last punch out was the 11th for McAnally. Kicks, delivers, as that's on the outside corner for strike 3. As McAnally is mowing down these Casper hitters, that's punch out number 12 on the day. This brings up Paxton. He's 0 for 2, struck out in the third, flew out in the first to start the game. As McAnally kicks, deals on the outside corner at the belt, 0-1. Not only has McAnally been effective with a firm fastball, he's been able to locate that fastball very well as that breaking ball catches the outer third, 0-2. Then when you can drop that on a hitter, makes it nearly impossible, as he is a very dominant pitcher here in the Double-A. Kicks, deals, the 0-2 pitch is inside, 1-2. It's not just about velocity for McAnally, too. He moves that ball up and down, in and out, makes it real hard on the hitter, the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as he strikes out the side. As we move to the 6th inning, you are watching 2023 AA State Baseball, brought to you in part by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament as we move to the top of the 6th inning. This state tournament is brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. As we were talking last inning about Lachlan when he had that conversation with home plate umpire Gary Delgado, the conversation continued as Lachlan came out, and he just told the home plate umpire he thought that ball was outside, and they had a little conversation, and you could hear the end of the conversation. I'm pretty sure it was home plate umpire Gary Delgado saying, "Hey, I appreciate you." As you know, Lachlan did that in a very tactful manner as he's trying to earn strikes for his team on the mound and balls for his team at the plate, as obviously the home plate umpire tries to be as consistent as possible, in which I think he has been very consistent. I personally thought the pitch was a strike, but that is the way if you're a catcher at home, that you come and you talk to the umpire. You do it with tact, because if you start yelling and shouting, you go about it the wrong way, as the new pitcher is Nolan Horniker, misses outside, ball 1. You can kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. The 1-0 pitch. It's outside, 2-0, as we are human, or we're all human, including umpires. And we've talked about quite a bit throughout the tournament that each umpire's strike zone's a little bit different, as a 2-0 pitch is swung on and fouled down the right field line, out of play. They try to be as consistent as possible with everyone, but it's just human nature that everyone sees everything a little bit different until we completely go to robot umpires. Every strike zone is going to be different, as a 2-1's fouled straight back, 2-2. And that's just kind of how it is in baseball. That's the human element. As we'll see how long that human element is still in the game in major leagues. I don't know if we'll ever go to robot umpires at this level, just because it's a big ask. 2-2 the count. Horniker into the windup, kicks and deals. That's fouled down the third base line. At the plate. As we're trying to figure it out, I scribbled something off. I do believe it is Caden Coates. I heard a fan yell, "Let's go Nolan." And I thought it was Nolan Horton. Instead, that's Nolan Horniker on the mound as he misses high, 3-2. Bear with us. It's been a long day for everyone. As Coates ahead in the count, 3-2. Horniker kicks and delivers, ball 4. Leadoff walk in the top of the 6th inning. As that'll bring up Mason Tafoya, 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout. Horniker comes set. First pitch. Tafoya squares the bunt, pulls it back, 1-0. Horniker replaces Saxton Smith. He went 5 innings, allowed 4 runs, all earned. So he looks in, gets the sign. Checks the runner Coates at first. He's going to step off. 1-0 the count, 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. As Coates steps back in. Holds at the shoulders. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Tafoya steps back in. Checks that runner. Holds at the waist. 2-0. Strike on the inside corner, 2-1. If you're Horniker, you want to see if you can finish out this game. You have 2 innings. As you don't want to use another arm, as you do have a game tomorrow, as this is the winner's bracket. 2-1 is low, 3-1. As both these teams are guaranteed a game tomorrow. In fact, the Post Sixers will play Sheridan. Or Laramie, excuse me. As that was swung on, hit into the left center field gap, sending the center fielder back over his head. So that is going to one-hop off the scoreboard. Has trouble picking it up, and they're going to hold the runner at third. For Coulter McAnally stepping up with runners in second and third. Nobody out. As these Sixers, they will play Laramie. The Oilers will play Gillette. As McAnally steps to the plate, having himself a day. Has about 1 million strikeouts on the mound, 2 for 2 at the plate with a single. 2 for 3 with a single 3-run homer. Reached on an error his last time up. First pitch is a breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-1. Top of the 6th inning. 4-1 the score as that pitch is away. Ball 1. So he went to that breaking ball back-to-back times. Into the windup, kicks, delivers. Has a fastball inside. Moves McAnally's feet as that pitch was pretty tight to him. 2-1 as he was diving out over the plate right there. Comes a 2-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that McAnally fouls down the first base line. That's a good pitch sequence right there. After going back-to-back curveballs from Horniker, he goes fastball inside as McAnally started to dive over the plate. Then goes right back to that curveball in the outside corner. 2-2 the count. Kicks delivers the pitch just off the plate outside as he loads it up to McAnally. Three-two the count. Into the motion, the payoff pitch. Breaking ball is laced into left field as Gifford's able to run it down. They're going to tag and score 1 run as that ball bounces over the head of Paxton as McAnally hit a rope. Just unfortunately, Gifford was there to catch it as McAnally drove that one. Run scores. Good at bat for McAnally, though, as it'll go down as a sacrifice fly RBI. His 4th run batted into the game as it's 5-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Brings up Julian Romero. 1 for 3. Singled in the 3rd. As Romero steps in. Runner on second, Tafoya. First pitch swinging as he lifts it to center field. Nichols camps out underneath it. Makes the play. He's going to fire it into 3rd. Tafoya thought about tagging. Stays at second base. As that'll bring up Corey Williams. The runner on second, 2 outs in the inning. Williams, 1 for 2, walked in the 1st, singled in the 3rd, punched out in the 5th. So he'll bat in the top of the 6th inning. Batting from the left side, a little bit of an open stance. Wiggles that bat above his left shoulder. Actually, very calmly holds it just off his shoulder, maybe a couple inches. Or no, that's resting. Ball high, 1-0. It's a good stance to kind of waste very little energy as he holds that bat just on the shoulder. The 1-0. It's a breaking ball that spins out of his hand. 2-0 to as Horniker tried to go off speed there as that one slipped out. 2-0. 5-1 on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. As Horniker comes set. Holds the waist. The pitch on the outside corner. 2-1. If you're Horniker here, you can't afford to give up any more with McAnally on the mound. Scoring 4 runs is going to be a tough task. You give up more, it makes that task even harder. The 2-1. It's low, 3-1. Horniker back to the mound. Peers in. Agrees on a sign. Comes set and holding at the chest. That 3-1 pitch is low. Gets away from the catcher. The runner goes. And Tafoya is in there with a head first slide. That's good base running there. As Williams draws the walk. This brings up Hayden Swain. Singled his last time up. As this is a good visit, I believe. This will be the pitching coach. As you want to remind him that Hayden Swain has played in 2+ ball games so far and has 2 home runs. If you go by his averages, he's averaging 1 home run per game. Doesn't have that home run yet, so if you're the pitcher, you want to be careful, of course. A home run in every single game of the state tournament is a little much to ask of Swain, but he's a dangerous hitter, though, as he's not just a home run hitter, as he showed his last time up, as he flipped one the other way for a base hit. Mound visit has concluded. As Horniker is going to work from that first base side of the rubber. Looks in. Gets the sign, checks that runner at first. Runner's on the corners, 2 out. The pitch. It's outside, ball 1, as he went with the first pitch fastball. Misses the outside corner. 1-0. Come set. Holds at the waist. The 1-0. Goes to the curveball. Misses high. 2-0. The count to Swain. Second base is technically open, but Caden Anderson on deck is a very dangerous hitter as well. Never gets easier in this lineup. Runner goes. The throw is in time as they got him. That'll end the top of the 6th inning. As you are watching 2023 AA State Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth as we are traveling to the bottom of the 6th inning, 5-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Sixers are on top. Coulter McAnally back to the mound as he has been phenomenal on the mound. I guess not just on the mound, he's been phenomenal all over the field as he has 4 RBIs to his name, 2 for 3 at the plate, and then he has, by my count, 12 strikeouts. I'll recount that actually. It's actually 13. Shortchanged him one. As he struck out the side in order last time up. This time he'll face 2, 3, 4 hitters in Brett Gifford, Caden Wilcox, Saxton Smith. As we'll check the pitch count of Coulter McAnally. But it does appear this will be his game. As Gifford's 1 for 2. Has an infield single to his name in the contest. Have a substitution. They'll try to find that substitution. McAnally goes back to work. Into the windup. First pitch fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Gifford steps back in. The 0-1 is high, 1-0. McAnally back to work. Holds that glove above his head. The pitch is a fastball at the top of the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-2. As McAnally is officially at 83 pitches. Here comes pitch 84. The 1-2. Just off the plate. Outside. 2-2 the count to Gifford. Going to battle here for his team. The pitch. It's low, 3-2. So if you're the Oilers, you can somehow work this pitch count. Maybe see a different arm. Would do them some wonders of the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, as that is now 4 straight strikeouts from McAnally for out number 1. Let's bring up Caden Wilcox, 1 for 2, single and struck out. McAnally back to work. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. As McAnally with a fastball in the outer third. As he's been almost exclusively fastballs here recently. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball high, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So you got that fastball at the bottom of the zone, 1-2. So Wilcox chokes up. So we get timeout called. So Wilcox steps back in. Colton Alley kicks, deals the 1-2 pitch. That breaking ball. Gets a piece of it out in front of the mound. McAnally fields, fires to first to get the out. So that was nearly a precarious situation over at first as Swan had to go back across the bag to get there as McAnally's momentum was carrying him into foul territory. That's a fine play, though, from McAnally. The advantage of when your shortstop can pitch as well is they'll make some plays defensively on the mound that'll really help your team out. So that brings up Saxton Smith. 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs. Swing and a miss the first pitch, 0-1. Into the windup. Kicks. Delivers the 0-1. Just off the plate outside, 1-1. Smith back in. Pitched 5 innings in this game. Allowed 4 earned runs. The 1-1 pitch. It's low, 2-1. Two on the count as Smith steps back in. McAnally takes the time getting back to the mound. Into the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball in the outside corner, 2-2. 2 outs in the inning as Smith will step back in, 2-2 the count. 5-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. So McAnally's looking to hold it here. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball above the zone. That is strikeout number 15 for McAnally, as that's kind of absurd to say. As we go to the top of the 7th inning, you are watching 2023 AA Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. 5-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we head to the top of the 7th inning. As there's a new pitcher on the mound for this Oilers squad. As we will introduce that pitcher here in a second. As I do believe it's Caden Wilcox, but I want to double check. As it is not Caden Wilcox. It is Tyson Namkin, excuse me. I was fooled by the long blonde hair. As Namkin will come to the game. He'll be graded by Hayden Swain, who was at the dish when Corey Williams was throwing out trying to steal that last inning. It'll be Swain, Anderson, Horton, due up here in the top of the 7th. When we eventually get to the bottom of the 7th, there'll be Houck, Stokes, and Nichols due up for Casper. But before we get there, we got to get through the top of the inning. As for the Oilers, it's a huge, huge half inning on the mound, as you cannot allow any more runs, as Coulter McAnally is absolutely locked in. First pitch, curveball, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. as Namkin works exclusively from the stretch. Looks in, gets the sign. Hold to the chest. The 0-1 pitch is that breaking ball that is fouled down the first base line. 0-2. Namkin ahead. Went to the breaking ball twice in a row. So he looks in. Gets the sign. Holds at the chest. Deals the 0-2. That's outside. Went to the breaking ball 3 times in a row to Swain. 1-2. Namkin looks in. Working very methodically out of the stretch, as a lot of players do. The 1-2 pitch is a fastball off the plate outside, 2-2. Looks like the catcher Lachlan wanted that one up. Looks in. Gets the sign. 2-2 pitch. The breaking ball that's lifted out into center field. Center fielder Nichols doesn't see it, so the right fielder, he loses it as well. That's going to fall into the grass as the leadoff man is on. As Nichols immediately went palms up as he couldn't find the ball. And then the right fielder Stokes, he overran the ball. I think that ball got lost in the lights a little bit there. Tough luck on the mound for Namkin, as that'll bring up Caden Anderson. See how they rule that one. As it wasn't touched, it's probably going to be ruled as a double. Namkin comes set. First pitch to Anderson is fouled off down the right field line. That's out of play. Waiting on Game Changer to catch up. Tell us how they ruled that one as the official Game Changer. But it should be a double to lead off for Swain. The 0-1's a breaking ball in the inside corners. They do rule that a double. 0-2 the count. Swain on second. Nobody out in the inning as the Sixers looking to tack on a run. Add some insurance for the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside corner. 1-2. Got to remember, not only are these teams planning for the state tournament, they're also planning for that regional tournament, as the Sixers have aspirations of getting back there and trying to win the thing. They were in the regional championship game last year. Namkin comes set. Checks the runner, the 2-1 pitch. The breaking ball in the dirt that Anderson just gets a piece of. 2-1. Namkin will go back to the mound. For the Sixers, though, they have to make sure they finish off this state tournament. Can't look too far ahead or else you won't get there, as there are some dangerous teams still left in the tournament. The Sixers probably feel they're the best ones left. This Casper team will put up a fight too. Neither of these teams will be eliminated, as the 1-2 is fouled away. We'll reset, do it again. As we'll try again to let you know who both these teams are playing tomorrow, as Casper, they will play Gillette, as we will determine those times at the end of this game. The Sixers, they are going to play Laramie, as the Rangers took care of the Giants earlier today. The 1-2 pitch misses. Or actually, no, they call it a strike. There's a little bit of a delayed call there as that gets Anderson looking for out number 1. That brings up Nolan Horton as Namkin. Looked like possibly a changeup, as that ball had some real good downward action on that pitch, as it looked like it was tailing back in towards Anderson. Looks in, gets the sign, comes set, the pitch. breaking ball at the knees for a strike, 1-1, or 0-1. One out in the inning. Swain at second base led off with a double. So he looks in. So catcher Lachlan going through some signs. Comes set. Checks the runner. Twice. Comes home, the 0-1. Swinging a line drive back up the middle. Caught at second base in a diving effort. Unable to double off the runner at second. But great play there by Paxton as he makes a nice running grab on the line drive as that ball was smoked by Horton. Swain's able to scamper back in time. As Ethan Reisdorfer was due up. Instead, it'll be Landon McAnally as he replaced him in the top half, or excuse me, the bottom of the sixth. Does McAnally get his first at bat? Landon McAnally. As Namkin comes set. First pitch, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So McAnally steps back in, works from that left side, open stance. Namkin holds at the waist, or excuse me, looks in to get the sign. Now he holds. The 0-1, a breaking ball that is flared into left field for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. The throw is in the dirt as Paxton has no choice but to cut it off, as that is a run scored, 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Sixers tack on an insurance run. McAnally off the bench drills an RBI. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto Evanston of scoreboard, and 5 of those RBIs have been driven in by a McAnally. 4 for Coulter, 1 for Landon. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. First pitch to Coates, swinging a ground ball to the third baseman, Houch. He makes the play across. That's a good pick over there by Barons. So that'll do it for us here in the top of the 7th inning. Last call for these Casper Oilers as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. You listen to 2023 AA State Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. More from the Union Broadcast booth after this.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Broadcast booth as we are in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of AA State Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Yeah, I put the wrong headset on. Put the wrong headset on. As there we go. As welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of 2023 AA State Tournament, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. As quickly in the hole is Hunter Houck. 0-2 as a first pitch fastball was called a strike. That one's fouled straight back. 0-2. Not a place you want to be, McAnally. Hawk, 1 for 2. Singled, scored a run. Struck out in the 4th. The 0-2 is in the dirt. Great stop there by Anderson. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. McAnally's at 97 pitches. So if he wants to get through the entire game, he has to be real efficient. The 1-2 pitch. Ball high, 2-2. Actually, he has a couple more than that as Swing and a foul straight back, because I think the dugout's well aware that Hawk, he's doing a great job. This could possibly force McAnally out of the game. Kicks, deals the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a flare out into center field. That is going to be chased down by the center fielder, Horton, for out number 1. As the Sixers are 2 outs away. This brings up Thomas Stokes. 1 for 2. Infield single, a strikeout. As McAnally is officially at 102 pitches to start this at-bat. The pitch, strike on the inside corner, 0-1. McAnally will have to get him here on this pitch if he wants to finish this game out, at least have an opportunity to. That pitch is high, 1-1. As Stokes steps back in. As he rests that bat on his shoulder. McAnally, the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive over the head of the second baseman as Stokes is now 2 for 3 on the day. That's a great at-bat, great piece of hitting there to go inside out, as that looked like an old-school Derek Jeter swing. That was pitch 104 for McAnally, I think, as Ty Lane's going to check. As that is actually 105 for McAnally, as they'll have to come get him. As McAnally was fantastic. 6 2/3, 15 punch-outs. He is responsible for that runner on first base. And as they do the pitching change, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. You are watching 2023 AA State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. You are tuned in to the 2023 AA State Tournament brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming on mylocalradio.com. As a couple changes being made as a pitching change. As a lefty on the mound, we will find the name for that lefty. Trying to catch the number. So it looks like Nolan Horton on the mound. It's actually number 8. That's Julian Romero instead. We think. Numbers are hard to pick up. The red on the dark blue. As I've narrowed it down to either number 6 or number 8. As we'll wait for Game Changer to catch up. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard as it is Romero. McAnally is going to go to short. Coates will move to third. And that's Pearson, Horton, Williams in the outfield. It's Romero. Finishes his final warm-up tosses. As Jack Nichols will hit. He's 1 for 2 in the contest. Caught stealing. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Oilers looking to mount a comeback. First pitch from Romero is a strike on the inside corner as he dots one on the inner third. 0-1. Romero the lefty, working from the first base side of the rubber. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball back up the middle as McAnally steps on it, fires across for the double play, and it's only fitting that Coulter McAnally gets the final 2 outs as he started this game on the mound. Instead of getting him on the mound, he gets him with his arm in the field as that double play ends it here as the Oilers win this one 6-1. We are going to run right into our postgame show as the box score. Casper gets out ahead in the second inning with 1 in the second. In the top of the third, the Sixers score 4. They score 1 in the 6th and the 7th to tack on. That is where we get our 6-1 score. 10 hits, 1 error for the Sixers. 6 hits, 1 error for the Oilers, as it was a great game for Carter McAnally, as we're going to move to our Dr. McKay Franco and precision play of the game, as that's a little foreshadowing. But that precision play of the game has to be the McAnally 3-run home run, as the second run scored is the game-winning run. As we move to our Pepsi player of the game, that is what I like, as the Pepsi player of the game also has to be Coulter McAnally, as he recorded 15 strikeouts on the mound, only allowed 1 run, hit a 3-run home run, drove another run in on a sacrifice fly, 4 RBIs, 15 strikeouts, 2 hits, and even turns as a 6-3 double play in a game. That's an incredible outing there for Coulter McAnally, as that is going to do it for us here from the Union broadcast booth. As I'm Aaron Poling, I want to thank Max Mitchell for sticking around and producing this one for us, as that'll do it. But until tomorrow, have a good night, as tomorrow we'll have the semifinals between Casper and Gillette, and then Laramie and the Post Sixers. Good night.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.